I played this guy by him and ghosting him.
A 5v1, still lost, and got teabagged in the process.
Texting other niggas, I'm gone.
Okay.
No, like, why you mad? Have a good day.
He got passed around by 5 girls and still thought he had a chance. She said if you pay rent, she'll pay utilities and give every hole in the house. We got DoorDash fixes, repo rants, and candy store analogy that just broke the internet. Let's get into it. Like, comment, and share the chaos before somebody gets evicted from the candy store.
And then all my friends ghosted him. He really thought he had a chance with us.
Okay, so I'm just trying to understand the game here. You gave him some, and then he never had to hear from you again. And then your friends did the same thing, and he never had to hear from them again either. So y'all, this man is a legend.
And it's a shame that women think the more guys that they can sleep with and kick out the house is empowering. But this next one gets wild.
Stop asking men for shit that you cannot do for yourself. If your bank account cannot buy it, don't expect him to do it. That is crazy to me. Like, I actually don't understand that logic. Some broke girls will be sat in their parents' house, chilling, who have never paid bills in their life, will be talking to somebody on their phone on the internet and be like, I want you to fly me to the Maldives.
The delusion is high because so many women don't have to work to have a man to ask them out.
Ladies, stop trying to be vampires, yo. Like, go pick up a broom and dustpan and go clean the house. Go make me a sandwich or something. Keep trying to be a gangster, dog.
And that's true. Most of the women that want to compete with a man always disguise as a man.
Y'all, the society and the community, yo. Now, you don't want to be moms and shit now? You got 2 kids and you want to be a gangster? What got going on, dog? Spitting and shit? You want to tote guns and be drill rapers and shit? You better tote a broom and dustpan across that damn floor.
I don't even think they know what a broom and dustpan is. Most of these girls trying to hire maids.
Try to be a damn gangster. Cut it. Cause y'all not no gangster. Cause if y'all get shot and something, y'all telling.
And if you watch any of these like unsolved mysteries and true crimes, a lot of these girls playing gangster, it gets dark for them real quick. Like the next one.
Do rich men get with women who are not wealthy? I hate to say broke, but women
You can say broke. You hate to say broke because women don't self-identify as broke. Who? No. Let's just start right there. You didn't want to say it because I'm telling you why. Subconsciously, women don't identify themselves as being broke. They're saying nothing to do with broke
what it is.
Because he can't take you where you can't afford to take yourself.
Broke is a mentality to me, and that's why.
All right, your mentality.
And he's right. Women don't identify with brokes because they're not accountable. There's always a reason for their failures instead of just saying, I messed up. But watch what he says next.
And your bank account is broke.
Okay,
broke is a both.
But what I'm saying
Broke is a both.
Yeah, come on. Broke is a mentality. She's trying to play word games.
I'm not playing
What I'm
word
saying
games.
is-
You want to come in hot, like shit.
No, because we're going to tell the truth all the time. Women do not self-identify as broke. They could be getting got in the club free, 3 dudes and bought them a drink. They roll with their homegirl and they live with their auntie. And in between jobs and still won't identify themselves as broke.
Because currency is the attention that they're getting. Women know that anytime they can sell the kitty cat. They don't identify with broke because they always have a job they know will work. And if you agree, hit that like button. We ain't even got to the worst video yet.
Why do you guys continue on hunting if it took so much work to get one loyal girl?
He just explained it.
You know, let's do the candy store analogy.
Please pay attention to this. And if you have any homegirls, make sure you say this to them because he's about to break it down for real.
We'll go back in time here because if you guys don't get this, then I don't know what to tell you. You're just low IQ.
I get it.
No. We're going to do an analogy so you guys understand this shit. Yeah. So, ladies, let's go into a dream world real fast, right? I want you guys to imagine. There's a candy store, all right? And it's a flat out candy store. Everyone wants to go there. It's, you know, very exclusive, etc. The women are allowed to go to the candy store 18 years old. They can go in, don't got to pay, get as much candy as they want, live life, right?
Candy store would be the amount of guys that want to be with them.
So you're in that candy store. You spend a good amount of time in there, right? 10, 15 years in there. You start to figure out what kind of candy you like. You figure out that you like Starburst instead of Tootsie Rolls. You figure out that gummy bears are good. You figure out that, taffy is gross. You start to figure out what kind of candy you like, right? And
he's talking about women dating different varieties of men during their dating phase when all the guys want them.
Fit in the aisles where you like to be. The men, however, can't get into the candy store until they're 35 years old. And they have $100,000 saved and they make $100,000 a year. So it takes them a while. It takes them 17 years to get in there.
And when he say get in there, he's talking about the attention from women to have the ability to choose what woman they want to date.
You've been in there since you're 18. They don't get in until they're 35 and they have this money saved. So a line obviously starts to accrue in front of the candy store, right? And every 17 years, a group of guys are let in. They get into the candy store, what do? They go wild. They're jumping around, hanging on the rafters, going wild, eating all the candy that you threw on the ground 10 years prior. Like, ew, I don't want that Tootsie Roll. He's taking it off the ground, eating it like, oh my God, they're going crazy.
And he's relating it to women as to the attention when men start to get from women. They want to test drive all the girls too and see what's going to be best for them. But during that time period, I'll let him say it.
And you're like, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? You never see candy before? What's wrong with you? Meanwhile, there's guys in the background, right? Cheering for them. Yeah, woo, eat that candy. Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Let's go. Eat a Tootsie Roll for me, bro. Yes.
Oh, man.
Right? But of course, you guys have been in there for 10, 15 years. You're like, this nigga's weird. Why are you guys going so wild?
Yeah.
And then they look at you and they say, well, you don't have to work to get in the candy store. It's up to get into this position to even get a piece of candy. So, how are you going to tell me how much candy I can eat? And that's exactly how men look at the world.
And that's what women don't understand. The older a man gets, the more he wins because he's made his self-value, but your value was only your looks. When that fades, you have nothing to carry you.
We have to bust around to get into this candy store that you guys got into when you're 18 years old.
Yep.
You don't value it because you never worked to get into the candy store. We have to work and bust our ass to get into this candy store. So Tootsie Rolls that you guys threw away because you don't give a shit about it 10 years prior, we love that shit because we can finally have a Tootsie Roll. We have to pay to get that Tootsie Roll. So you can't tell a man how much candy he can eat when you have to pay for the candy.
Ladies, if you get what we saying, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if he preached, you do the same. We got more.
Hear me out real quick. If you're paying for dinner, I'm paying for the tip. If you're paying rent, I'm paying all the utilities. You're gonna give me some pipe, you're gonna get whatever hole you want it in. Relationships are about partnership.
It sounds good, but realistically, most of these guys have checked out and still would rather be alone regardless of how well women want to talk.
She said it, I did. Ooh, somebody tell her to come here now, funky hoe. Tell her she said if you heard her, I can't even repeat it. Jeez.
But also keep in mind, girlie got an OF account.
This is why I text hella guys anyway. This is why I keep hella niggas in my phone all the time. Because I can't trust niggas, bruh. You said what? You can front in front of other guys. I got hella niggas in my phone.
Why would you tell a man you got hella dudes in your phone and you already sitting out with somebody that got some dough? Watch what he does next.
I'm not even mad.
Don't leave. Because why no? Because you can't just walk away. Why you so loud? Because I came here.
Don't get us put, if you take.
But I gave you a chance. Like, I might have hella guys in my phone, but I wanted to put you first.
Oh, shit.
Just go ahead and walk out, brother. When they get that disrespectful, it ain't no coming back.
Don't really pay for everything and she crashed.
Streamers, y'all gotta stop letting these girls clout chase on y'all by using your audience for them to gain some fame. If you agree, get in the comments to let me know. Are they taking it too far?
I don't feel like any masculine man would choose a Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Who has? Name one.
You're making your point. I want to disagree, but you're making your point.
All the baddies eventually end up single or marrying a whole bunch of weak dudes that when the bedroom spice die out, them dudes are gone too. Nobody wants a sassy woman.
I think Kim Kardashian would be a great counter. Why do you say no?
They know that
a masculine man wouldn't.
Choose her?
Yes.
Because she's too outside. I don't think any true masculine man would choose a woman that's had a sex tape, even if they're a Kim Kardashian. For the most part, the majority of masculine men, because masculinity wants exclusivity.
Exactly. That's why a lot of these girls walking around with wigs and tight bodysuits, you're just something a man to spend the night with. Ain't nobody really trying to put a ring on your finger unless them Steve Urkel type dudes are. Let's continue.
There's nothing exclusive when you've been busted spread wide open on the internet and millions of people have seen you. That's not exclusive. I think that masculinity also desires a woman that hasn't been had or isn't known by so many different people. Homegirl, you've had 4 marriages. There's nothing exclusive about that. Right? Your picker may not be that good. 4 times you've been married and none of them have stuck. I have some questions. Now, that being said, does that make her a bad person? No. Does it make her unworthy of love? No. Does it mean that she's not the beautiful icon that she's created? No, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means as far as partnership goes, she might be really great at serial dating or serial marriage, but really terrible at the actual relationship part.
Exactly. That means she's not bringing peace into the household. She's bringing sassa diva-ness that ain't going to do nothing but drive a man wild.
That's what I think. Now, I don't know her, so I can't speak to what I know. I'm just in my own piece of without weaponizing. It's just, that's what I would observe. You've been married 4 times. None of it is stuck. You've never been with a masculine man that any of us know about. I cannot think of one. Anybody in this room, can y'all think of one masculine man Kim Kardashian has been with?
I ain't gonna lie. Kanye be snapping on that show now. He was speaking his mind.
Love her. I can't stand her. I'm not messing with you. I ain't messing with you today. Love her. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think you can turn a hoe into a housewife. I don't. Okay. Not for a masculine man. Okay. I don't. Okay. I think a feminine man, sure.
I've always told people the only type of man that I see trying to get with these stop bots be them DL dudes.
You meet her father and it's the first thing he says to you.
She might not have told you this, but my daughters do not respect men. So I'm letting you know that now, and I'm not joking when I tell you that, brother. And they have mouths when it comes to them getting into disagreements and engagements with men. And they will verbally put some lashings on you, brother. It was too.
At that point, I would have shook his hand and walked out, and if you would have did the same, hit that like button.
Trusting a women. I believe that women was actually suffering, that women actually was victims. I come to realize that a lot of women like this pain.
I've always said women live their life like they're trying to write a book after.
They choose this pain. They want to go through the things that they're going through. Women don't want to change. They don't want a better world. They just want men to do what they want them to do. They want men to change. Women don't want to change. Women just want men to change. Women just want to control men.
And it's sad it took her dating a woman to realize that.
A man asked me for coffee today after work, and I politely told him no, and then brought myself to McAllister's, where I got this croissant, this grilled chicken sandwich, and an entire bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Dr. Pepper for under $25. Now, I'm not going to argue with you about how you like to date, just like I don't want you to argue with me about how I like to date. But coffee is never going to be an option for me. And just like I respect your choice to coffee, respect mine to not coffee.
Goofy, you still went to a coffee shop and got coffee shop food. Ladies, are you realizing why you're single? Because this next one is going to show you how hard it is out there financially.
Okay, let's count how much money I made door dashing for 5 days, 12-hour shifts.
Now this is about to get interesting.
Okay, so 5 days in a row, I door dashed 12 hours each day. Okay, and this is what I made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 1,900. 2,000. Okay, so we got 2,000 right there. 100, 200, 300. 320, 340, 360, 384, 420, 440, 460. So $2,460 I just made in 5 days.
Now she stayed consistent. She's on the road to making between 10 to 12,000. That's not bad.
How much do you make in a week?
Now, hopefully some of y'all are taking tips out here because it's getting rough, especially for this next couple.
Why are y'all always trying to do something with my baby? Why you got all this shit up here? All this shit.
Says my son's mom destroyed his birthday party because my girlfriend and I had a party for him without inviting her. How do y'all deal with co-parenting with a narcissist? And another thing, we got to stop throwing the N-word around.
No, I'm tired of this shit. Every time you want to do something with my son, this is my baby. I don't care. We're finna go.
Like, you can go.
No, you can go ahead and get this. No, he's leaving. So stop trying to take my baby out my hands. Don't matter.
That's some broke ass shit. Dumb ass shit.
This is a sign to always watch who you having kids with. But it is technically his son. You want to do things when you're around with your child, and when he's with his son, he could throw a private birthday party if he don't want your people to be there. You can't be that bitter.
That's y'all son. The one you got right there, that's y'all son.
Go ahead. Take his little dirt. You're gonna have the party anyway, with or without. I don't give a bye. Lame little girl. Y'all, this is my better BM. This how she act. Cause she ain't got no money.
Where's his shoes?
Don't worry about it. Lame.
Shahrazad Ali stated that the reason why black men are perceived the way they're perceived or treated the way they're treated is because black women are the only race of women who literally will sit and talk about black men.
All right, she about to get interesting, bro. Pay attention to what she says next.
You don't hear the Chinese women talking about Chinese men and the shit they do wrong. You don't hear Hispanic women talking about Hispanic men. You don't hear Arab women talking about Arab men. And you definitely really ever see white women talking about white men.
Now that I think about it, she does have a point. If you agree, get in the comments and let me know. I'm curious to hear what you got to say.
All these other races of women will literally do anything they can to protect their race of men, except for black women. And I just don't understand why. Black women grew up hating their black fathers, and that's the reason why they hate black men. I feel bad for you black women who are raising black sons. Shit, even black daughters, because y'all teaching them the wrong shit.
They teach their daughters to not need a man, and then they teach their sons to worship a woman. This is why the relationships don't work.
Black women are our own enemy.
I'm gonna say this. If y'all live in Atlanta, I don't know.
And if you agree, hit that like button. Definitely share the video. This your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. And if you like videos like this, go down into the description. Click on Men Walking Out on Videos playlist. And I'll see you on the next video.